Let me take you back. I was training twice a day, lifting heavy in the morning and running in the evening. I thought I was doing everything right, but instead of feeling stronger, I was feeling wiped out. My feet hurt, my knees ached, my motivation dipped, and no matter how hard I trained, the results did not reflect my effort. Sound familiar? If you've ever tried to chase strength and endurance at the same time and felt like your body was stuck in a tug of war, you're not alone. And you're not broken, you're just following the wrong rules. What if I told you that you don't have to pick between lifting heavy and running? Hi, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Christy, and I've competed at 7 CrossFit Games. I recently ran a 2:48 marathon, and I also won the Women's Pro High Rocks in Houston. I have lived the grind of trying to do both. And over the years, I've gotten smarter about my training, and it has made all the difference, not only in how I feel, but my performance too. In this video, I'm breaking down how you can do the same. We're talking strategy, not theory. Real takeaways you can apply. You'll learn how to pair your workouts without frying your system, how to fuel properly so you can actually recover from your training, and how to build both systems without having to choose one over the other. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with a roadmap, one that stops the burnout and starts building real performance. So let's get into it. Most people think strength and endurance cancel each other out. Build one, lose the other. The truth is, they can actually work together if you understand how to program them right. Think of strength and endurance like teammates. Strength gives you structure, strong muscles, resilient joints. Endurance builds your engine and a heart and lung system that keeps you moving. Put them together and you're not just stronger or faster, you're more capable, more durable, more adaptable, and your body becomes efficient. You recover faster and you perform better across the board. Let's talk about how that actually works inside your body. Strength training lights up your fast twitch muscle fibers, the ones that give you power and explosiveness. Running, especially longer efforts, trains your slow twitch fibers. These are the ones built for stamina. The more you train both, the more your nervous system learns to switch gears smoothly. That means better energy control, better recovery, and better output. You don't just move, you now move well. Strength also teaches your body how to hold form under stress. That's why it's so key for runners. Think about your posture at mile 7 of a long run. When it starts breaking down, being stronger in good positions can help fix that breakdown. On the flip side, if you're a lifter, aerobic training helps you recover faster between sets and absorb more training volume without getting gassed. But it goes deeper than that. Strength training doesn't just support your endurance, it makes you more resilient to injuries. When your connective tissue is stronger, your joints are better supported. That means fewer tweaks, fewer missed weeks, and more consistent progress. And your running doesn't just help your lungs, it improves blood flow, increases mitochondrial density, and speeds up waste clearance between sets. The result? Your body recovers faster, even within a training session. That extra 5% of energy efficiency adds up. It's not about being extreme, it's about being effective. Here's where a lot of people mess up. They go all in, full effort lifts, high intensity runs, every single day. And that doesn't work. It beats you up and it burns you out. Instead, start pairing your sessions. Hitting a tough run? Follow it with a lighter lift. Just crushed a heavy lower body day? Keep your cardio short and easy. Think of training as managing stress. Stack 2 big stressors and you'll crush. Balance them and you'll build capacity. You also need to be honest within your priorities. What season of training are you in? If you're coming off of a race, give your body time to reset. If you're entering a strength block, taper your mileage slightly. Periodizing your hybrid training prevents plateaus and it's gonna protect your progress. When I trained for High Rocks, I thought I needed 2 days to keep up, but what worked better was combining moderate strength work with aerobic runs. I saved my all-out days for when I could recover properly and I made more progress with less total stress. Your nervous system doesn't care whether the stress comes from squats or sprints, it only knows fatigue. Training smarter is about manipulating that load, applying enough pressure to adapt, but not so much that you break. Let's bust a few myths that still float around. First, the idea that running burns muscle. It doesn't. Not if you're eating enough and keeping your training smart. In fact, low-intensity running can help your body use nutrients more efficiently. Your metabolism actually becomes better at shuttling carbs and protein to your muscles where they're needed. You also build more capillaries in your muscle tissue. That increases blood supply, which means better delivery of oxygen and nutrients. It doesn't burn your gains, it fuels them. Second, the fear that lifting makes you bulky or slow. Strength training improves your stride. It reduces your ground contact time, and it helps you absorb impact. You'll run more efficiently. You'll recover faster, and you'll be able to train more consistently. The more you train mobility alongside strength, the smoother your stride becomes. Size doesn't slow you down, poor movement quality does. The third myth, that training both leads to overtraining. You can overtrain, yes, but it's not the combination, it's the lack of recovery. Overtraining is what happens when intensity and volume go up, but recovery stays flat. That's when your sleep suffers, your progress stalls, or you get injured. Training with a flexible mindset is what keeps you in it for the long haul. Life happens, work deadlines, family demands, and maybe some travel. Some days just getting in a 20-minute workout is a win, and that's okay. Progress isn't linear, it's cumulative. On days where you feel off, scale back. Swap that interval session for a recovery jog. Turn your heavy lift into mobility and core work. Those adjustments keep you in the game longer, protecting your progress and helping prevent burnout. Let's talk about recovery. It's the hidden driver of performance. You don't grow in the gym. You grow from recovering from the work you did in the gym. Nutrition matters. You can't out-train under eating, especially in hybrid training. Your energy demands are higher, your recovery needs are bigger, and your results depend on your ability to refuel. That means eating enough protein, around 1 gram per pound of body weight, ideally spreading it throughout your day, supporting it with complex carbs such as oats, rice, fruits, potatoes, and adding healthy fats to keep your hormones happy. Don't skip meals. Don't underfuel because you're trying to lean out. Fuel to perform. When you train both systems, your body becomes more metabolically flexible. That means it uses more food more efficiently. The key is consistency, not perfection. And make sure you're eating around your training window. Pre-workout carbs give you fuel, and hitting your daily protein goal is going to help you rebuild stronger. Hydration's another big one. Most people are walking around dehydrated. That drops performance, it slows recovery, and it raises your risk of injury. Aim for at least 80 ounces of water daily and electrolytes added if you're sweating a lot. Hydration also affects mental clarity and muscle function. A 2% drop in hydration leads to noticeable performance decline. Keep water close. Sip it throughout the day, make it a habit and not an afterthought. Then there's sleep. 8 hours, no shortcuts. Sleep is where your nervous system resets, where your tissues repair, where your hormones regulate. If your sleep tanks, so does your training quality. Track it, prioritize it, and protect it. Create a nighttime routine, cut the screen time, keep your room cool and dark. If you're serious about training, be serious about your sleeping. That's where the real growth happens. Recovery also includes what you do outside of training. 10 minutes of foam rolling, breath work, walking, banded mobility. These low intensity activities help your nervous system relax. They speed up recovery and they create time for you to slow down and to feel better in your everyday life. Want to know the top mistakes I see? Trying to hit PRs in both running and lifting at the same time. Don't do that. You'll burn out. Cycle your focus. So push one quality while maintaining the other. Then switch. That's how real hybrid athletes train. Not planning recovery into the week. You can't just train hard and hope your body keeps up. You need structure. You need planned low days. You need time off. Tracking only the wrong metrics. Don't obsess over just your barbell weight or your mile time. Track your energy levels, your sleep quality, your mood, your consistency. That's the real data that's going to predict long-term progress. Training smart means moving well. Watch your form. Record your sessions, see your movement changes when you're tired. That's where injuries happen. Focus on moving well and not just lifting heavier. I've seen this work again and again. A runner plagued by shin splints added strength work twice a week. 8 weeks later, she's pain-free and she just ran a 10K personal best. A CrossFitter who dreaded running added 2 low-effort jogs a week. Suddenly his conditioning improved, he recovered faster, and his lifts also got better. A busy mom with 30-minute windows alternated workout windows between EMOMs and running. She got way fitter, felt stronger, and felt better. This isn't just about being fit, it's about being capable. And saying yes to the 5K your friend invites you to, helping your buddy move a couch without tweaking your back, and running around with your kids without needing to catch your breath. You're building a body that can do things, that moves well, that adapts, that lasts. You don't have to pick one path. You just need to train with purpose, recover with intention, and stay in it for the long game. If this hits home, drop a comment. Tell me how you're balancing strength and endurance right now. And if you want a structured program that balances running and strength training, we put a link in the description below to our Lift Run hybrid program. And remember, maintainable progress isn't found in the extremes.